Hey guys, so I just wanted to film a quick video because I didn't really have any plans for a video, but I've been wanting to upload each week as much as I can. So mine, the Gucci dust bag in the back, that's from when I filmed my video last week about my luxury collection, and I wore those slides like right after that video, so the dust bag is right there. This room's kind of full of nothing. It's just kind of my catch-all right now. Like I have Christmas gifts and stuff in here that I've been hiding and wrapping for people and things like that. So it's just like my catch-all right now. But yeah, so I just wanted to have a little chat with you guys, like a life update video, and tell you guys what's been going on with me and what's new from the last time I've talked to you guys. So I guess first things first, in my last videos, my hair was pink, but it was like a rosy pink. And so I just dyed it this color, which is called Flamingo. And I think it's super cute. It's done by the Ion Brights permanent collection. So it was like super easy. You mix it with peroxide, put in your hair like a normal hair dye, and you wait like 20 minutes and you have pink hair. But your hair has to be lightened first. So your hair has to at least be like a golden yellow kind of bleached color. But yeah, so okay, so the new things with me is I have a new job. So I used to work in an ASD self-contained classroom, but I am now currently working in an EBD self-contained classroom. And so there's big differences there. The first one is that I'm now at a middle school. I've always done elementary school before this. And then I saw this job position open and I applied, and I was a little hesitant, a little nervous because middle school is clearly kids bigger than me. I'm only 5 feet tall, so even the girls are bigger than me, the boys are bigger than me, like 6th graders are bigger than me. So, I mean, of course there are some really little ones still. Of course, there's still some that look like they should be in like 3rd grade. But for the most part, they're like really big kids. So I was a little nervous, but I was like, you know what, let me go for it, let me see. So I got the job, and what EBD stands for is emotional behavioral disorder. And so that comes on a broad spectrum, not as broad as autism, which I did for a full year and I really enjoyed it. But I was just looking for something different. Like, you know, when I'm the kind of person that believes in, like, if your heart is telling you to find something different, then find something different. And it's not that I didn't enjoy it. It's not that I didn't like my job. I really did. And the kids were amazing. It's just I needed a different atmosphere. It wasn't really the job more than it was like the people I worked with. You know, I didn't really fit in there. So when I got this new job, I was very nervous. The way it's set up is basically I am like the disciplinary of these students. So if these students are eloping, having a breakdown, refusal, things like that, they radio me. So I carry a walkie-talkie all the time. They radio me and I respond to the call. So we started off our unit with 6 self-contained 6th graders and 6 gen ed split between 7th and 8th graders. We lost our 8th graders, so we now only have 7th graders gen ed. And the way it works is the self-contained means they're in one classroom all day. So instead of like in middle school how you have like 7 classes, they have our class, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd period, then 4th period is PE, 5th, 6th, and 7th. They're back in our class. There's one teacher and there's one support staff in the classroom with them, and then me and one other person are the disciplinary. So we would not only respond to the self-contained calls, but we also respond to the gen ed calls. These calls can vary from, like I said, elopement, a student walking out of class. They can vary from verbal threats, verbal altercations, physical altercations, refusal, vulgar and inappropriate language, like anything that could be considered a discipline issue is what I deal with. We also have a behavior specialist who is amazing, and she basically is the person who like supports us. So like if we need her help, she comes and helps us. She's in control of all of the like behind the scenes kind of stuff, but she's also very hands-on with our students, which is amazing. So I do that all day and I love it. It's great. It's actually like one of the best positions I've been in. The students are great. They are so super sweet. Basically what EBD means is that they either have a wide range of emotions that are triggered for basically unknown reasons. So like, for example, if you tell them no, like they're like, can I have a piece of candy? Because mind you, these kids are all on a point system, a reward system. So every 15 to 30 minutes, if they are on task and they are completing their work proficiently, correctly, if they're using appropriate language, appropriate hands and feet, things like that, then they are rewarded every 15 to 30 minutes with a piece of candy, a break, something in that nature. It just depends on the day and who's available at that time. But they are always rewarded. They're also on a point system that is from 0 to 2. So 0, 1, and 2. A 0 is like you refused, you did nothing, used inappropriate language, you threw something in that nature. A 1 is you were in your seat and listening, but you did not complete any work. And a 2 is amazing, excellent, you did everything that we expected of you. So the emotional part kind of comes in where if we tell them, no, you cannot have a piece of candy because it has not been 30 minutes, and they throw a trash can, or they flip a table, or they run out of the classroom and they're just furious. Whereas a normal person could say, oh, well, I only have to wait 4 more minutes and I get a piece of candy. They're overtly emotional and it's almost unexplained. And when they get to that level, there's almost no getting through to them. It's like their brain is so full of these emotions that they're unable to comprehend anything you're telling them. And what I mean by there's such a broad spectrum of it is that one student, you can, hey, come on, let's talk, let's go cool down, let's walk, let's do this. Okay, yeah, and you can see them de-escalate. Another student, they don't want to walk with you. They don't want to talk with you. They want to punch a wall, kick the trash can. They have to get that anger out. Whereas some of the other kids, you can just simply talk the anger out. So it's really, the main part of my job is like being aware of each student like individually and knowing their coping mechanisms, knowing their triggers, knowing their just personal likes and dislikes. And if you are able to do that, then you'll be really, really good at this job. And another thing is you have to laugh. Like, some of the things we deal with on the daily are unacceptable. Like, okay, so I think it was like the 3rd week of school, maybe the 4th week of school. I had a student, I was wearing white jeans, and I had a student just take his feet and just wipe his sneakers down the front of my pants. And you have to stand there, and of course you can't retaliate. Like, you're an educator, you're an authority figure, you're not able to just punch that kid or curse that kid out or like any normal reaction you would have to like an adult disrespecting you. So I stood there and I was like, okay, thank you. Like, whenever you're ready, you can help me clean this up. So you have to remain very calm and you have to laugh about it. Like, that situation, I didn't take it personally. Like, I went to the behavior specialist and we just joked and joked and joked that for the rest of the day, I had to walk around in these like filthy pants and look crazy. Like, it's a lot of hands-on, but the kids, like, even though, you know, they're labeled as having a disability, it's not true. Like, these are normal kids. They're completely capable of anything any normal kid is capable of. It's just you have to be more careful about like your verbiage and the stimuli that's around them and things like that, because they do have those small triggers. But yeah, I really love it. That's my job in a nutshell. And I work 40 hours a week at that job. And then I don't work a second job this year because this job is more hours, whereas last year I was only working 30 hours. So I had to do that second job to work a full 40, 45 work week. With school, I have 5 classes left and I will graduate. Yes, thank you, Jesus. I'm so ready to be done. I love school and I love education. I love learning, but continuously doing it, I'm like over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing this for so long. It's like I've been in school since I was 6. Can I be done? It's been, what, 15 years now that I've been in school? Like, this semester I dropped my course load down to 1 class per 8 weeks. So a normal semester is like 16 weeks in my college. And I dropped it down because they break it into an A session and a B session. They let me take, so technically it's 2 a semester, but 1 per 8 weeks. So like right now I'm only taking 1 course load, like 1 class, because I already took the other class the first 8 weeks, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I explained that correctly, but basically I'm taking 2 classes, but at 2 separate times. So that I am able, because I really wanted to start filming again every week and talking to you guys and doing reviews and makeup videos or whatever you guys want. And yeah, so I just dropped my course load down, so I was also able to focus more on work, because at work I would be stressed out about I have to go home and do this, and I have to do homework, and on the weekends I gotta do this essay, and I gotta do this exam, and blah 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 blah. And it was like literally taking over my life. So I was like, okay, do I want to just graduate 1 semester later because I pushed back these classes, or would I rather like have peace of mind? And it's not that on my UCF video I get a lot of comments that like I'm a slacker and all these things, but it's like I don't believe in doing too much. Like, I don't believe in being stressed out. I don't believe in doing things until you're overloaded mentally, physically, emotionally. Like, I believe in doing what your body can handle and respecting yourself enough to go to sleep when you're tired, to eat when you're hungry, to drink when you're thirsty, to, you know, take that long hour bath where you exfoliate and scrub and just decompress, like, you know. But if I'm working 40 hours a week, I'm taking 5 classes, which is a normal course load in 1 semester. I'm staying up until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning to complete my homework, and then waking up at 5 o'clock to get ready for work, and I'm only sleeping 4 hours a night. I'm gonna become a not so nice person, and I'm gonna be unhappy, and I'm gonna be stressed, and I'm gonna be deteriorating myself. And I would never, I don't think anybody should ever do that to themselves. It's not about, don't ever feel like a slacker for making a decision for yourself. Don't ever feel like you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing because you decided to take a break, or you decided to not do as much as other people. Now, if you're at work and you're like hiding in the closet, you're a slacker. If you, I mean, I don't even want to say if you don't go to college, because that's not true. A lot of people go to college and they're not slackers. It's just like if you are in a college class and you're choosing to like sleep through the class or things like that, like wake up and go to class, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you feel as if something is too much for you, then guess what? It's too much for you. You know what I'm saying? Just know your limits and know your weight you can carry and stop there. Like, don't do too much. There's nothing in this world that says you have to do too much, because listen. Okay. So, yeah, so that's a difference. I have short nails now because it's just easier with my job, because I'm more like hands-on, like with physical altercations and things like that. So it's much easier just to have short nails. It's really hard to find pictures of cute short nails because I love like bling and designs and things like that. And normally it's easier to do a lot of that on a long nail because you have more workspace, you have more canvas. But yeah, so I have short nails. I'm kind of liking the short nail life right now. We'll see. I'm liking the pink hair life right now, but we'll see if that changes. And yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. My short nails, I have a new job. I'm almost done with college. Pink hair, and oh, I'm designing my loft. It was like an empty room, and I've designed it from head to toe. So let me know if you guys want like a reveal of the loft, like a video on like what I bought, where I bought it, how much I spent on it, because I gave myself like a really good budget to design a whole like living room with a couch, a love seat, a coffee table, end tables, lamps, pillows, all of that stuff. So I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in, because I did it on a budget. I did it for like 800 bucks. So yep, comment down below if you want to see that. Comment down below if you guys want any kind of video. Please give me ideas, because I do want to upload every week. But I'm not a very eventful person. I don't do much. So do you guys want vlogs? Do you guys want makeup videos, hair videos, shoe videos? Like I do my Yeezy videos. I'm going to order a new pair soon. Do you guys want a video every time I buy a high-end item, like a review of that item? Just let me know. And I love your guys' feedback, and I just want to talk to you guys, and that's my update. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry this video is boring. If you don't like talk-throughs, then I'm so sorry. If you do like talk-throughs, then let me know, and maybe I can give you guys like monthly updates or something. But yeah, so anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.